Okay guys, how's it going? I'm your host, Nuclear Customs, and welcome to the Harema Homies. On today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of blood magic, a little tutorial and all that good stuff with it. So the first thing first you're going to want to do is make yourselves a rudimentary snare. They're pretty easy to make. Metal, iron, redstone, and strings. Like I said, super easy to make. You can do this pretty early game. So basically what you want to do is, I'm going to try to stay away from these, so... basically, you just right-click and you throw them. Alright, see how it has a little aura? Now, what you'll end up doing... let me pull out a regular sword for a second. Still has the aura. What you're going to want to do is slay this dude. And he did not drop one. Oh, no, he did not drop one. Okay. So, now we just do it again. Basically, it's not going to be a chance that it does it every single time, which, you know, can get annoying, for sure. And you can run through a lot of these very quickly. There we go, got the particles, just got to kill it quick. And boom. Where did it go? I already have 64 of these. What? Oh, I think this thing is absorbing it. We'll get to this thing here in just a second. We'll drop all this lovely stuff and things. And now we get to go find one more thing to go do this with. Lucky for us, got a zombie right here. There we go. Slay it really quick. And boom. Alright, see that thing right there? This is a demonic will. Okay, so now we have a demonic will. Demonic wills vary depending on what you kill. And that also has to do with the will quality. And this can only be gotten from, like, hostile mobs. So, you know, creepers, spiders, zombies. Basically the stuff I've been killing. I think Endermen are also considered into it too. But it might not, you know, it might not just be, you know, that good for you early game trying to do that. Just because some Endermen are a pain in the ass, especially if you have a low-level sword. Stuff like that. Nobody really wants to have to deal with that over and over again. Having to constantly hit it, they teleport away or something, or come back, or whatever. Just because they hit a little bit harder, they're a bit quicker at coming at you and all that good stuff. But this is basically what you want. You want yourself as many of these wills as possible. Luckily for me, I made the Petty Tartaric gem. Basically, it just stores all these inside of it up to 64 raw will. So basically, it just drains depending on how much you need, and yeah, it'll basically just drain all the way up until 0, and then it'll run out, disappear. You won't have to deal with it anymore or anything like that. So the next thing that you're going to want to do on your list of stuff and things that you're doing is this Hellfire Forge. It's much needed. Again, super easy to get. Just regular stone, it doesn't have to be chiseled. Like I said, regular stone, a block of iron, gold ingot, and 2 iron ingots, and this is what it makes. Again, you can get this stuff very early on. You just gotta grind just a little bit for it. Just extra iron. But honestly, I don't recommend starting some mods until you can at least, you know, be able to toss just some resources into it without having to care, or be like, oof, that might hurt a little bit. So it's just, but again, you can start it as early as you want. There's a building process to it, which is nice. But the Hellfire Forge is very important. You're going to want this at each of your stations or whatever that you're going to do for your blood magic. This is how you actually make all of your sigils. Air sigil lets you fly, lava sigil spawns lava, all that good stuff. Those are the sigils that you want. They're very helpful for later on. There's stuff that it's just going to be really handy for you. So next thing you're going to want to make, which you'll make inside of this lovely thing, is the Petty Tartaric Gem. So basically all you need: glass, blue dye, redstone, and gold. So boom, 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 and boom. So then this makes, and once it's done, you get yourself a Petty Tartaric Gem. Like I said, Petty Tartaric Gems are pretty like really nice. They help you literally just with any of your recipes. And like I said, this was at 2 point something before. It's at 1.39 now. So like I said, it drains over time depending on what you kill. You could probably do this to like a Wither 2 and have like a crazy high will. I haven't done that just yet, so I'm not entirely too sure. But yeah, that's basically a nice good step for you. So the next thing that you would that I recommend doing is making yourself the Sentient Sword, which is this lovely guy. Sentient Sword is really nice. Basically, instead of having to use the snares anymore, it basically makes the snares useless. This basically just does it for you. If you didn't have a Petty Tartaric Gem, basically just run up, smack dudes with this, obviously hostile ones, and then you will get yourself some will that stores up in the Petty Tartaric Gem, or you get some more demonic wills like this. Personally, I recommend getting this. You can enchant these too. I got mine pretty decked out with Fire Aspect, Looting, Sharpness, Unbreaking, and Poison Tip. Okay, I was like, why is this not going in there? Just being dumb for a second. And then, like I said, boom, you get yourself one of these guys. Boom. I don't know why this glitched out. Oh man, that was my bad. I did it on the wrong side. This empty one was supposed to be over here. Obviously, this only affects me, so it's whatever. But I should have had the empty one over here and the full one over here. Now I have to fill it back up. Not a big deal. It happens. So now, like, as you can see, like, this is the vanilla one. It says 20 hearts. Basically, you have to just do, like, just use it. Right click and you get yourself bonus hearts. Hence why I have, like, bonus hearts in the bottom, like, where my health is. Super nice. Super convenient. Really easy to get. But yeah, basically what you're going to want to do is just go out, kill stuff, use the snares if you need to, use the sword, use as much stuff as possible, just get yourself all these demonic wills going, and basically get yourself enough stockpiled up. You can make multiple of the Tartaric Gems as well, just so you can keep getting them higher and higher, because I believe, not at the stage that we are now, but you can, yeah, you can basically upgrade it. Get yourself just more stuff, just so then it's just holding more will quality instead of just being able to only hold 64. So now the next big step that we're going to want to do is make yourself a blood altar. Blood altars are super easy to make. Again, you just need some good old stone, cookstone, furnace, gold, and demonic wills. That makes this lovely guy. So as you can see, there's already a little bit of blood in it. So there's actually 2 inventories of blood. So as you can see, there's 850 mega bucket Minecraft buckets of stuff. If I were to break it, there would be absolutely nothing here. So what we'll do is pull out my pick and I will show you. Okay, boom. Alright, see? 0, nothing there. Now let's just drain some of my health. Boom. Alright, it says 400, and then you can see that it's slowly draining into the next storage area. So it holds multiple storage. It has, like I said, 2 different inventories of stuff, 2 different storages. It holds just different amounts of blood. And the annoying thing, but also, you know, it makes you just more reliant on doing things your way, is that no other blood besides your blood can go in here, basically. So there's just too many noises going on right now. So basically, like, if mobs fall into the Tinker's Contract Smeltery, you can't just bring the blood over here and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just throw this in there really quick. Not how it works. It specifically goes off of human Minecraft character blood. So my buddy over there, if you were to do it, it'd only go off of his blood. I do it, only goes off of my blood. And that's where it makes you go to your next step, which is, you know, the Sacrificial Dagger. Sacrificial Dagger, as you've seen me just do, literally just takes your hearts. You're sacrificing your health in here to get blood. Now you can see I have 1.2 buckets of blood in there. I recommend, once you get your steps going on for this, once you get more steps going into this, to have a beacon with regen, really handy. It just makes a process for doing this a lot better, just because what you're doing now is basically like in the next, like the bigger steps that we'll be getting into in a later video. There's just more blood that is stored up. There's better ways that we'll be able to do that'll make blood getting more efficient and stuff as well, which will also help. Next thing that we're going to do is a blood orb. Sorry, I have notes that I'm going off of. So basically, what you need, 2,000 life points and up in here with a diamond, and it makes your blood orb. So when you first get your blood orb, it basically just says this: stores raw life essence, blood magic, alchemical wizardry. Doesn't say anything, but when you right click it for the first time, it goes to you. It says current owner, you. That's who you are. So as we see, 1.2. And it's a completely different sound, so then you know the difference on what you're doing. As you can see, still not filling up this. It's just my blood going into the blood orb itself. It's actually a blood network. So that's how you use like the sigils. So like the air sigil, water sigil, lava sigil, all these sigils use what is inside of your blood network. Your blood network increases the more you go through the actual ranks, going through all the way up to Archmage. The blood network system gets bigger, gets more advanced, gets just a lot better in my opinion. But it also uses more depending on what you're doing. And if somebody were to try to use a sigil or something like that that's connected to you, it will kill them immediately, basically, just because of all the blood that you have stored up. It's using that rather than just using your actual life points from your body right away. Pretty nice, so you can troll friends, be like, hey, try this out. It'll just kill them. Pretty funny, not bad at all. Next thing you want to do now that you have your blood network, the blood orb and all that good stuff made, is make yourself a divination sigil. So basically what you're going to do is make yourself some arcane ashes. Arcane ashes is going to be the next big step for your divination sigil, hence what the next thing is that we need right now. Divination sigil basically checks on, so like if you right click, oh, I thought somebody was walking up on me. So basically, like, it doesn't do anything here. Like, you can right click, it does nothing. Like, it doesn't tell you what's in here, nothing like that. Basically, what it's checking is your life points inside, like within your blood network with your blood orbs. That's what this tells you. It tells you how much you have stored up. I have 5,000 out of 5,000 with just the weak blood orb, so I'm at max right now. So that'll help me later in the future. So basically what we'll be going to do is going back into our Hellfire Forge as we usually do, and we'll be tossing in some good stuff and things, and this thing will make it. So after we make the arcane ashes, what we're going to want to do is get one in our hand, and then we will right click on the ground and it will make us a little altar. Like I said, I would recommend making a few of them because it does have a durability, and just having backups is nice to have. So After you right-click on the ground, it places a rune. Right-click the rune with a redstone, which I did not grab an extra one because I'm a goofball. But it's pretty cool. Boom. Throw that back in there. Alright, so now, boom. See, the whole thing changes. Actually, it looks really, really sick. Just the overall design of everything that happens is pretty freaking fantastic. So, like I said, to make the divination sigil, you're gonna need these blank slates. So basically, what you do, make sure that you have enough blood in there. I'll just go ahead and do another quick little round of me hurt myself, and we'll pop that in there. And we want to heal ourselves up. And again, I recommend, pretty much with a lot of the things that you're going to be using, I just recommend storing up. And basically just making sure you have a bunch of them. The blank slates are something that you're going to use quite often, all the time. So now once you get to this step, basically you just hold this in your hand, right click, and you get this lovely little animation. Alright, so now that we have this, again, literally doesn't say anything, boom. And now I'm the owner of 2 divination sigils. So now with all the stuff that we just went through, like I said, I would just store stuff up. I would try to make sure that your blood altar here just gets full as possible, just because you're going to need it for the future and the next videos. Just making sure that you have extra stuff, basically, for future things. You're going to just want as much saved up as possible. That's pretty much it. That's a good start for the beginning, and that's where I'll love you and I'll leave you. So break that like button into a million damn pieces. Like and subscribe if you're new. Share what you've seen with your grandma. You know, let her watch it because obviously she wants to see it. And we will talk to you all later. See ya.